Welcome to the One and Only. This is our October edition, and this month we're joined by the Barclay twins, and you can see Laura has changed her outfit this month. Welcome, Jack. Laura's went on holiday. Well, I'm sure we'll hear about that when she gets back. But this month, my co-host is Jack Harper, our Aussie intern. Jack, how are you doing?
I'm well, Glyn. How are you? Thanks for having me back.
Really good, really good. What's the last 4 weeks look like for you, Jack?
Last 4 weeks, it's been good. It's been busy still. We've had a few lambs coming through the system. We've had a few cattle coming through the system. I've managed to sneak in a couple of weekends away again. So, no, it's been good.
Tell us about the weekend away where your cousin competed for the world championship in the Speedway.
Yes, I've been to Denmark for the World Speedway titles. He finished second in the world overall. I went to the last race, so it was a really, really good catch up with some friends and some family friends from back home, and yeah, it was great to see an Aussie succeed on the world stage.
That sounded like fun, but just he was very close, wasn't he?
Very close. So the Speedway is a 10. I could get that wrong, but I think it's a 10 Speedway meet over the championship, and he finished 1 point from first place in second. So over 10 rounds.
What's your cousin's name?
Brady Kurtz.
Brady Kurtz. Well done, Brady.
Well done, Brady. And I believe Australia's just actually won the Speedway of Nations on the weekend. So Australia is number 1 in the world.
Oh, wow.
Worth noting.
In Speedway. Just want to clarify. In Speedway.
Yeah. In Speedway. Not in rugby. If you watch the Bledisloe Cup on the weekend, you'll know that.
Yeah. So, no, that's good.
No, it's been good. And you, Glyn, much for the month? Anything exciting?
We had a busy month with the dairy. We had our National Holstein show, which... the National Dairy Show down in Telford, which was another exceptional event, another exceptional lineup. We had David Hodson was our national judge this year for Mormonby Holsteins in Cumbria. He did an amazing job lining them up. Good. Final lineup was fantastic with the Lairds, and the Wright family. The same two cows that won Expo back in March. The same two were the final cows down in Telford, but it was a fabulous show again. And then one of the nice things this the past month has been we set another breed record for the Ayrshire breed.
Good.
With the middle sale this year, they broke the record at 15,000 guineas for middle KM Gene, which went up to the Bryson family at White Flat Farm up in Ayrshire. So that was really nice to. It's always nice to set records, so that was nice for that really nice cow selling for 15,000.
Absolutely.
And then we're just into it now. Really, the run in for Expo for beef Agri Expo. So
we're only a couple of weeks
just
away,
a few weeks away from that. So
end of the month.
It's going to be really, really good. Different layout this year with trade stands in a different layout and 3 big rings and a new shed. So it's going to be good.
It will be good. It'll be good to see.
So. This month's guest are the twins from Ayrshire, Finlay and Cameron. Welcome, guys.
Aye, thank you very much for having us.
Welcome, boys.
You've just had a hair-raising trip down the M74 here.
Yeah, we were a bit later in leaving home than we were thinking of, but Dad made some time up.
What was the top speed?
Oh,
is that? Can we get into trouble if we say that? No,
don't incriminate anyone. The real question is who slept in.
Aye, maybe it was me this morning. To be honest,
bit slow to get going for Monday morning.
It was
busy weekend.
So guys, you've had a pretty amazing life so far with your exposure on this farming life. You've got your own YouTube channel. You're pretty. I think we can call these guys celebrities. You're our youngest guests on the One and Only,
right?
Which is really fantastic. But I think when I was thinking about who we could get on, and I sort of thought a lot of my non-farming friends, I've always thought, Glyn, do you know the guys? You know the Barclay Boys? I said, I don't know them at all. But I think there's a real authenticity with what you guys do, and your mum and dad the same, and it just seems to come across like that everything you do is real. Nothing's put on, nothing's not it's just what you see is what you get. And I think it's a real attraction, because obviously my friends outside farming think you guys are awesome. So I'm not really but tell us a little bit about the journey, how you guys started off when you were quite a bit younger. When did that start, this farming life? What age were you?
I think we started filming in, was it 2022?
I think it was.
We started filming about September, October 2022.
Yeah. So what age are you now, guys?
We'll be turning 15
Turning
next
15
month.
next month.
So,
Yeah.
aye. But I think it started October 22 and we filmed right through to the July 23.
So the whole
So you
like
got the
autumn,
whole
winter,
season,
spring, and
really.
summer.
Got to see everything.
So that's how it started. We actually never put ourselves forward. It was somebody else that had put our name forward for doing it, and then they approached us, and we had to go through quite a few different stages of getting in it and whatever. 2 or 3 visits for 2 or 3 different folk, but eventually I got chosen to be in the series. I think it was series 6. So, and no, it was good. We fair enjoyed it. So
was there any like absolute calamities that never made it onto the TV, or
just a couple of shouting matches between the 2 years, I think. But
Which is always the case when you're working with family farms.
Spill the beans. What was all that about?
just ken what it's like if you're working with sheep a lot and something goes wrong, they start jumping dikes or jumping
Whoever
gates or
the
whatever,
closest
but-
one is gets the blame.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Aye. You always get it quite sore, but
Doesn't bother me. I'm thick-skinned. I
That's
can
right.
take it.
so, but no, we enjoyed it, and as you were saying there, we try to everything looks kind of real life, and that's what we tried to do on it. Like we only feared to show the ups and the downs because that is farming. You know, it's not always just everything's great. There is downs in farming as well. So,
Which, I mean, most people outside of farming probably never really get to see.
no.
Everyone always sees the ups, but no one ever sees what comes with it.
That's right. Aye. So that's one thing we did try to do is make it as real as we could because, well, that's what we wanted to
That's
show
what you wanted to
everybody.
show.
So
Was that the first thing you'd done, or did you have your YouTube channel before that and that's how people put you forward, or was it sort of that then you thought, this is pretty cool, we could do this?
I think we had a couple of videos out on our YouTube channel
I think
for
we
it.
did. Aye.
Back then we did quite a bit on YouTube, but now me and Finlay were a bit older, we're doing a bit more than that, so we're no doing as many videos and doing the YouTube channel as much. It's not getting priority. This year we're doing exams at school as well, so I need to kind of walk in and get exams done and whatever. But aye, our YouTube channel, we had started doing that before we go on the TV. Like,
And have you enjoyed that aspect? I've looked at it. I haven't looked at them all, but I've looked at quite a few of the videos, and it's quite good.
Yeah.
Aye, well.
And we were always, I thought it was good too. Like it was kind of calmy for the sheep game that kind of encouraged us to kind of start it. And when we did start it, it was good. Like if we posted a video, we would say to us, look, you can maybe do that. You could do that differently to make our videos better. And I think over time we maybe did get a bit better. But so he was good at that. Like so, aye.
And do you think you'll pursue that a little bit after you get your exams finished? And
Don't know. We'll see where things go. But
it's quite time consuming, isn't it?
Aye,
Like,
so
it's
that is the bother. Like, just as I said there, with me and Finlay being a wee bit older, we're doing a lot more now. We can do things ourselves on the farm. He's got a part-time job, milking cows at a bit. So it's just the time to try and get it. Sometimes you've not got that time. Like
That's right. You've got to find your priorities, and the reality is you sort of won't get as much time to edit and do all the flash stuff that goes with it.
Tell us about the milking the cow job. How do you like that?
I quite enjoy it. I do quite enjoy it. I done when we were younger down at our grandpa and Uncle Ian's. We done a lot down there as well because we enjoyed it. It was something different for what we were doing at home. But as I've got a bit older, I've got a job now down at South Cotton Farm.
The Cares.
Aye, the Cares.
So that'll be a lovely place to work.
It is. It's a good place to work. A lot of variety. It's good. Yeah. So I know I do enjoy it. So
because they have a farm. They have a farm shop, don't they?
Aye, it's a restaurant. And then they've got they just recently put a kind of farm shop in as well. or it's a kind of gift shop. So they do a lot of different things out of it. And then
What's
there's
that called again?
the Coo Shed.
The Coo Shed.
Coo Shed.
Yeah.
So, and there's such a variety. They've got a bit of a kind of contracting business, chop quite a bit of silage
As
now
well.
and things like that as well. So
Always something going on.
I was out a bit of silage with them this year, and David, he's done a bit of a notion for sheep now today. So there's always
quite a few. I'm getting a bit concerned. There's a few Ayrshire farmers up there getting into the.
Yeah.
Have they bought pedigree stock or?
no,
No,
just commercials
commercial,
like
yeah.
so. He takes crosses mostly. So
Yeah.
aye.
Is that to breed cross tops or?
No, I think just fat lambs.
Just fat lambs,
His
yeah.
plan like so. But as I say, there's always a variety. There's something different to do every
It's-
day when there's
it's
so
re-
much going on.
It's
So.
really good to like see all the different aspects of farm. Do you think you can see yourself getting into more dairy in the future?
Well, I don't know. I think I would quite like to, but I can't see Dad wanting to put a dairy back in because we were only a year old at the time at Mid Brockloch where we had to. Dad had to make a decision. His dad, our grandpa, had told him, "Look, you either put a big new setup in, or we put the coos off." And at the time, Dad didn't want to milk coos, so Dad put the coos off, and we bought more sheep after that. But I think if the dairy was still here today, I wouldn't mind upgrading it or whatever.
Yeah.
But
No, it's a considerable investment now, isn't it?
it is,
Going-
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you ever
definitely.
need cows, right?
Do you know someone?
I know this guy. Yeah, just call me.
Aye.
Aye.
So no, to be honest, I can't see it going on at Mid Brockloch, but I quite like hopefully I just keep going for the cares or enjoy what I'm doing at the cares.
That's
along
really
with
great.
they're flexible whenever I'm needed at home, I can be at
Yeah.
home. So I know they're good. They enjoy it. So
So then, going forward, you've got aspirations to get into the rostrum.
Aye, that's right. I want to be an auctioneer, like so.
Yeah.
Archie Hamilton and Brian Ross at Lanark before he retired anyway, they've both been really good to me, especially like just learning me the ropes and showing me things and just getting to see what it's all about. So they have been really good to me. I'll give them that.
Aye, they're great. I think it's really cool when you're young and you want to do something and that's what I'm going to do. It's actually it's a great gift to be able to.
it's a lot of folk that don't have that now.
A lot of your pals probably will be
aye.
like, I don't know what I'm going to do next year.
Aye,
There's
that's
so many folk at our school, like we're going into exams this year and that, and you say, what you wanted to do when you leave at school? Oh, I don't know yet. Whereas I was 7-year-old, I've wanted to be an auctioneer, so
I think I was very similar, but it's a great thing to have that, and you get kind of lock in.
Yeah.
And I need to do this, and I'm going to do this. And
Yeah.
it's great.
Gives you
And
something to work towards.
aye,
Bit of a
that's
goal
it,
in
aye.
mind.
100%.
so you plan to sort of join them on like an apprenticeship type deal.
Aye, once I leave the school anyway, I'm planning to go there anyway. That's
Very good.
Yeah.
Because that's why I got Jack here. So Jack's from Australia, obviously.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
What gave that away?
and Jack's been with us since March, really.
Yeah, early March. Yep.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about the differences in the Australian sheep business and the UK sheep business, and maybe one day you could go and
Come over and do a
do
stint.
you
with
ever
us.
fancy a stint in Australia?
Aye.
Come over and have a bit of a look. See, it's been good. Like I think one thing I've been young as well. It's been great to get out and see
Aye.
see some different markets and see some different things.
Oh,
you know,
aye,
it's
100%.
definitely different, but it's been great to
What's
see the
been-
differences.
What's been like? You've been here since March now, so you've had a real time to like look at the different, especially on the sheep side. What's been the biggest differences, Jack?
Probably
noticed?
the scale more than anything.
Yeah,
Just the amount of vendors to deal with.
that we have to deal with compared to what. You
Yeah,
get.
just the amount of vendors that you get come in every Monday is huge over here. Whereas back home, you know, you sort of get same numbers overall, but less vendors with more stock. So, but no, it's good to see. Really, it's nice to see the differences. I think being an auctioneer is a great career. That's for sure.
Oh, aye.
It's a lot of fun. You know, it comes with its ups and downs, but it is a lot of fun.
Aye.
Do you ever think that could be Junior Shepherd's Aussie edition.
We'll find a couple of lads back home and we'll get them teamed up.
Over at
these
the
lads to go?
markets in Australia.
Oh, I can see what I can do, but I don't think my pockets are quite that deep, Glyn.
No, that's good. The young farmer. Are you involved in young farmers?
Yeah, I just kind of newly last year started in Young Farmers. Basically, as soon as we turned 14, we joined it, and we're quite involved. Go to quite a lot, and we're in the variety concert this year as well.
Oh, right
so,
away, first year.
Aye, so
It's always.
it's in 2-3 weeks time. So
Aye.
What's the? Are you allowed to say what it is? What you're?
well, without giving it away too much, it's what's a way to describe it? I don't want to
without giving it away,
much,
you don't wanna give it all away.
I thought you might. Yeah.
Aye,
But is it going to be pretty good? Are you guys got pretty good roles in it?
aye, I
Aye.
think so. Aye, a couple of funny sketches and whatever so that we're in. One of them's actually a YouTuber one. I'll not say anymore, but
Okay.
so aye, should be funny if it all comes together. But
It's always really professional. Like what
Aye, there's a bit of work goes into
It's
it.
a
Like
huge amount of
we've
work.
been practicing since the start of August, like
Yeah.
all the way through, and 2 nights a week, and up till last week. And then we've started 3 nights a week, sometimes 4, just to try and get it right.
Get
Like
it right.
so, because a lot of folk pay a lot of money to come and see
I
it.
know.
When you think about it, like
You want to
There's-
make
and
it
it-
worth it.
aye, well, in the bit we're doing it, there's 250 something seats, I think, and folk are paying like £15 a ticket to come and watch it. So if there's
two
two,
2 nights is it?
three nights, so aye, and all 3 nights are nearly full. So aye, there's
they'll be full by the time. but
Aye,
the
they
tickets
definitely
just went
will.
out last week. So.
Yeah.
I know. I've always seen clips of it, and I
Aye,
thought,
aye.
wow, that's a very high end production. Isn't it?
I know it does it. A lot of work goes in. A lot of folk don't actually understand how much work goes into it because it's not just learning the dances and learning the songs and whatever. You can it's all the things behind
It
costumes,
must be an absolute
scenery,
laugh.
all the
aye, it is.
organising. It does take a lot, but we've got a good team in the Young Farmers that are good at doing that.
Yeah.
So
So this is your first year. See, you guys are young farmers. You got your whole careers ahead of you. Do you always feel quite well represented? At do you think young farmers are represented quite well? At different levels in agriculture.
I think so.
Or
Aye,
you
yeah.
think you've got a good voice?
Aye, I think so. I would say with what we are doing, there's so many folk comment on it now and what we're doing and how good we're doing it. So hopefully a lot more folk think that and hopefully just keep going the way we're going like. But so aye.
So in school, is it quite a rural school you go to, or is it quite?
Well, I think there's how many? There's 4 towns round about all come to
Yeah.
the same school. So,
Yeah.
but we've just a big new super school. Just was that this will be our 2nd year in it now. So,
Alright.
The primaries joined on to the academy as well, and then there's the leisure centre on the other side of the school.
Yep.
So it's a big building between. There'll be about
Whereabouts is that?
Maybole.
Okay.
Maybole. So I think there'll be about 800 or 900 kids between the primary and the secondary. So it's not a huge
Not
school,
huge.
but it's nice
Yeah.
enough. Nice enough.
Yeah.
It's not too busy.
But being farmers going through high school has been a pretty good thing, or been
Aye,
pretty.
aye, it's been all right. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of school, but everybody has to do it. Everybody needs to try and get some qualifications. So that's always what's in the back of my mind, just to try knuckle down when I'm there and get
Yeah.
qualifications, and then I can live a free life when I
Do it-
leave. That's
Do what you want.
Free life, eh?
You're a long time out of school, so
well,
Aye,
that's
well,
it.
that's
It is only first. Well, yeah, it's 5 before you go to school, and you're left by the time
Yeah.
you're 16 or 17. You've got the rest of your life.
yeah.
So your aspiration is to go home and farm with your dad.
Go home and farm with dad, and
Yeah.
maybe still do part time or whatever down with the cares as well. So that's my kind of plan. So as
And then, with regards to that, your plans to continue the same business? So explain a little bit about
Yeah,
what the business is. Anyone that hasn't watched This Farming Life. So
So
explain a bit about what the farm, what goes on at the farm.
on Farming Life, we were running about 200 acres at home.
Yeah.
So not huge, but big enough. And at that time, Grandpa was only 18 months or maybe 2 years by that time. He had died. So we kind of changed the system. We used to run between 600 and 700 cross shows every year, along with 50 or 60. Some in Grandpa's day, actually, it'd been near 80 Suffolk pedigrees and about 40 Beltake shows as well. So, but we kind of changed the system once he died, and kept the pedigree ewes, and we were fattening lambs. We bought a lot of store lambs.
Oh, okay.
We were buying between 2,000 and 3,000 store lambs a year and fattening and whatever. Inside and out with a big poly tunnel there too, that we could fatten a lot of lambs in through the winter time and whatever. So that's what we did do. But well, me and Cameron, we are getting a bit older now, and we are still really keen to lamb ewes and whatever. So we're actually putting some commercial
well
ewes
done.
back on this year.
It's difficult. Your dad would have really relied on his father.
He did
Oh,
die
aye.
because that was one thing when he died. Like, we hadn't any ewes bought yet.
Yeah.
So it was, in a way, it was maybe pretty lucky, because like if we had all the ewes bought and we were going to start lambing 600 or 700 ewes with Dad, and then the two of us at the time were 10, it wasn't going to work, because
bit young.
even what we had at the time, like, it was
A lot of
for
work.
a wee while it was Scunner, me and Cameron, and near Christmas time, like, I think it was you, it kind of had a bit of a meltdown and whatever, and it was just, we were doing too much for the age years whilst trying to do other things, i.e. go to school and whatever. And
How much do you charge your dad per hour?
so,
No, but yeah, but so I suppose that would have been a big miss.
Aye, yeah, definitely. So
This year the plan is, well, we're buying a few ewes in now and gimmels and whatever. We're gonna be putting back on the crow shows, maybe not just as many.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna
Build
our
up.
aim this year was to get to 200. We're at about 155 or 60 the now, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll maybe see if we can get another couple of pains of gimmels or ewes or whatever. But and then after that, we'll just every year we'll keep building up. Like, that's the plan. So.
Yep.
Hi, I'm David. I'm the Head of Agriculture for H&H Insurance Brokers. We are a successful business rooted in Cumbria. We've looked after farmers in the north of England and the south of Scotland for almost 40 years. So every day we work with farm and rural businesses just like yours, who in turn are working hard to produce the food required for our tables. We act as a trusted advisor to our clients in the same way that you would turn to a solicitor or an accountant to give you good, quality, expert advice. We always take the time to get to know you and your business, allowing us to have an in-depth understanding of what you need to plan for the future and to provide the best advice possible. Our team of experienced account executives use their knowledge of the insurance industry to advise you on any potential threats and risks. As an independent broker, we have access to a wide range of insurance providers, which enables us to find the right product for you at a competitive price. You can always be assured that you will receive a personal and first-class service. In fact, you could say we are the exact opposite of a faceless call centre. Insurance is about more than just planning for future events. It is about having the peace of mind that your business is protected when something goes wrong, which means you can focus on the things that matter the most. We're here to do just that. So next time your insurance renewals are due for your farm or your business, please give us a call and we can see what we can do for you. We'll meet up and have a chat. Call us on 01228 406 290.
It's a nice way to do it, and then you can gradually it'll find its level where
that's
Yeah,
it.
you don't have to go out and buy a heap all at once. Just sort of poke
that's
through it and
Just
work it all
our
out.
way up. And we're still fattening some lambs, like we'll be about 300 stores bought now, like, but we'll need to buy more because we've grass coming out of lugs in Ayrshire now. But
don't say that. Might have to cut that out.
Do you want some store lambs, boys? I know where there's some today.
Aye. Oh, we're actually going away on holiday the day, so
Oh.
That's why we really if I'm being honest, that's why we invited you down today.
I know.
Because Jimmy needed a few more store buyers.
That's what it
We
is.
thought if we invite them down, they might buy a load of store sheep.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking.
He might be struggling today.
I'm only joking, But
so no, that is the plan in our like.
Yeah.
So
and then you've never put any cattle on.
no, we've always still had the shades, so we still make a pit for silage and 2 or 3 on our bales every year, and we just winter cattle.
Oh, do you?
Now
As
that's
well?
what we
Oh, yeah.
do.
Bed
so
and breakfast.
bed and breakfast. So
Yep.
and it's purely just silage, and then if the man that's got the cattle in wants some feeding in front of them, he buys the feed and sends it to us, and
Brings
we put
it
it
in.
in front of them. So
Yep.
it's a good system. It works for us. So aye, no, it's handy. So
That's really cool. And
aye, and then the young farmers too. We're first year this year. We've done the Highland Show stock judging as well. So
how'd you get on with that? That's cool.
me and Cameron, along with Robbie Mitchell for Fowler, were third in the junior groups. Was it third in the junior groups, and then
So just explain to people what, because that you judge sheep, beef, dairy.
aye.
Anything else? What else is there?
That's it.
That's it.
There's
So-
6 classes, 2 of each. So 2 classes of sheep, 2 classes of beef, and 2 classes of dairy.
Yeah.
So it's,
So us two and Robbie for Fowler were third in the juniors
Well done.
group, and our good friends Gregor Brown, Kyle Scott, and Fraser Sloan, they were first in
Yeah.
the group. And
Cool.
Gregor was also the junior individual of the year too. So we had a good year across the board with Ayrshire, so we did. So
That's
What
cool.
what club are they in? Them mock.
Robbie and
Fraser.
Fraser are in Mauchline, and Gregor
Gregor
and Kyle are in Crossroads. So
So you are an air club, are
we're
you?
here, we're here. So
No, I think that young farmers judging competition at the Highland Show is phenomenal.
oh, it's
Oh,
brilliant.
it
it's,
is.
it's world class.
We had
Yeah.
we had never done it before. This was our first year.
come
of doing
there is
it, and
amazing.
That's
it
cool,
was
yeah.
so enjoyable. It was a great day on the Saturday because you went and judged your sheep, and then the feeling of getting a good result out of it at the end was even better.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
better.
you're not just competing; you're competing against all the Scottish clubs, but you've
Yeah.
got American,
I think
Canadians.
aye, there was
Austra-
there was,
Australians?
and then there was a team for Orkney over as well.
Oh, wow.
So
Right.
yeah, they're a good mix of folk. So
Who's your coach?
so I had 4 coaches this year. Our dad been one of them. Beachy, there was John Cowser, Ali Jackson, and Kevin Laurie for Meyer Mill. So
Top
our
coaches,
4 trainers who were really
Yeah.
good, really helpful. So
And how when you're on the build up to the Royal Highland, you do like a couple,
aye,
one a week or something.
It was there was like most of the time it was like a sheep one week, a beef in
Beef,
the next,
yep.
a dairy
Yeah.
in the next, and there was a couple of each just to get built up and get the practices in. Like that was.
our trainer, all 4 of our trainers were really good. They're really
You've got really
helpful.
good guys,
Aye.
really good.
Yeah, they've all get they all get a bit of a different eye for stock, which is good too because it means they're all giving their knowledge rather than just one person giving their knowledge, and you have to stick to that. So no, it was good, really good.
So let's hear a set of reasons. That,
Oh,
no.
no.
what?
No
You
step
see,
to
Put us in
that.
the spot.
these are number 3 in the world.
That's
eh?
right.
Oh, go
Yeah.
step to that. But
But you do enjoy that. Eh?
I know,
Oh,
I
aye.
really enjoy that. And that's another thing we've been quite keen. Me and Callum don't mind talking to folk and whatever, so that helps as well when you're confident at speaking before you
Yeah.
even start getting into these sort of things.
Yeah.
So, aye,
Because that leads on to you get a name for judging shows in the future.
Aye,
well,
well,
that's
that's
it.
it.
That's
That's the plan, hopefully. Anyway, so
And I always love doing that. It's a great opportunity to network with,
definitely, aye.
you're invited to wherever to judge.
Could be
Aye,
anywhere.
aye,
Yeah,
yeah.
it could be anywhere. It's just a great way to meet people, build up that,
Yeah.
widen your network.
Yeah,
and-
definitely.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's really cool.
Have you
So-
done any judging at any little shows or anything since the Highland or?
We've no really apart from we were up at Keith,
Keith's
we
show
were
in
doing the
Aberdeen.
Champion of Champions up at Keith's show this year. So we went with our own breed. We picked the Suffolk Gimmer. She was a sheep overall, so We went with her. She was a cracking beast, and then was it a semi
Cemento Coon
coon
Carve.
carve.
And did you enjoy that?
Aye,
Oh,
no,
aye.
really good.
Yeah. And
That's
did you
cool.
judge it as a
Aye, there was me,
no,
me,
both you did it
Cameron, and well, the wee brother Archie as well.
Oh,
he
that-
was
what?
he was
That's
there.
cool. Yeah.
too, so,
because
eh,
tell us a little bit about your own stock and your own flock, because what your prefix is.
well, our prefix for the bell taxis is twins plus one. Then we've got then
So
we've got
that was Archie, yeah.
Aye. And then we've well, there's obviously Mid Brockloch Suffolks, which
Yes.
is mainly all the Suffolks, but we share a couple of yows with our local bike dealer as well. We got on really well with him, so and he wanted to share some sheep, so we share a couple of yows with him. So
Good.
Aye.
And have you had much success or showing and selling with your own stock?
Okay, it's good. I think was it 3 years ago in Carlisle was a top price for a Beltex. I think we got was it around about 2,000. I think for a gamma.
Oh, well done.
Dad's got 5,000 for a tip llama for. I think he was don't quote me, but I think he was first at Highland Show or something. This was a few years
Yeah,
ago now,
That's could be
obviously,
10
but
years ago, but
and then he sold him for 5,000, I think. So
That's-
aye.
Do you guys show at the Highland with your
We
stock?
do,
Ah, you
aye,
do?
aye.
So what did you have this year?
We had the 2 Suffolks and 3 Beltexes. So, but I don't think we were placed at all, were we?
no, we were 7th with the old tip and the bell taxes. That was it.
We were 7th with Suffolk Shearland.
Aye, we were. Aye.
It's incredibly high standard within the sheep
it is.
sections, aren't they?
It is, because you think at home, Christ, the sheep are actually looking quite well, and then you get to the show and you're like,
Was there no
Yeah.
Jesus.
So much to look
Ali
at.
Jackson came to Cumberland Show, which would have been a week or 10 days prior to the Highland
Mhm.
Yeah.
with the Suffolk yow.
It was good shape.
It
Aye,
was in
she was a good beast
Yeah.
when he was showing. Aye.
I thought but I think she ended up being third at the
Mhm.
Highland.
Aye.
Like that was, that just shows you the.
Aye, well, the week before, actually, the Highland, we were at one of our local shows, Straighton, as well, and we're one of the Suffolk yows that we share with
Aye,
John, and she was overall that day. She won the section, won the interbreed, and then went on to win the whole show. And
Right.
we knew at the time, we said, look, enjoy it when it's here, because we'll
Yeah.
go to the Highland and we'll probably get nothing, because that's how big the competition is. And
high the standard
it was right
is.
enough. We didn't get anything. She didn't look half of it. Some of the hours were at Highland, but say it was nice to get a wee book now and again that you
Yeah.
can enjoy for a wee while. So,
No, really, really good.
and then at home too, I'll come back to what we've got at home. We've got 3 holiday pods as well. The sheep shacks with hot tubs and whatever. So, that's Mum's kind of side. She likes.
I remember that. I was listening to. Sorry to interrupt. I was listening to your mum and dad. They were on the podcast with Cammy a while ago.
Yeah.
I actually had to pull the car over when I was driving, and I was crying with laughter. Your dad explaining about the pump,
bikinis, aye.
the polka dot bikini that was that was stuck in the pump or the filter.
Aye, yeah.
Whoa, that was class.
Aye, no,
honestly, I was just in tears of laughter. That was the funniest thing
quite
ever.
good now if you go up and you hear the pump making a noise, you can't exactly who to look.
What's this?
What is this? Oh dear, that's funny.
So, aye.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So we've got them as well, and that's kind of Mum's side. She enjoys. She works down at the Coo Shed and all. She bakes
Oh, does
2
she?
days a week
Oh,
down there as well, in the restaurant. And then she's obviously got the pods at home as well, and her and Gran take to do with them mostly along. Well, one of Mum's friends as well helps if they're needing a hand as well.
Yep.
Are they quite busy?
Aye, really busy. Aye, that's a really good thing. That we've
Winter and
done that.
summer.
Winter's a bit quieter,
Yeah.
but I would say for winter it's still pretty busy. Like
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's more or less all booked up already, and most weekends I think are booked up. But in the summer it's just kind
Every
of
day.
April, May right through to August, September. Like it's chock-a-block.
Isn't that fantastic?
It is, it's good. Just in at weekends. clean them on the Sunday, ready to come back in the Monday. And
is it a week let?
no, it's two nights minimum.
Yeah.
So sometimes are in the Monday, out in the Wednesday, changed over back in the Wednesday, out in the Friday, and then back in the Friday for the weekend. So if it's like that, it can be a lot of work for mum changing all the sheets and that all the time. I don't know how she can be bothered with it, to be honest.
That is a lot.
But no, that's it. It's one of the better things we've done, I think, to be fair. It's
Did
really
you ever
good.
get the hot tubs for yourselves? And
See, to be honest, we've had a shot in them once since we went in.
Is that all?
We've been in 3 years now, and we've had we've been up once for a shot in the hot tubs. It's just, to be fair, it's not something we really think about if they're sitting when they've done them. We just got
Just
the
pop
hot
up.
tub and a big bath, Ken. Got a big enough bath in the house, I think. So I think the hot tub. I think a hot tub's a lot of folk think hot tubs are brilliant, but I think they're just a bit of a novelty once you've been in them once or twice. So.
yeah, if you had a lot of snow around,
It'd probably be
nice.
quite nice.
And-
You're
and then
sitting in a big warm
jump out of the
bath.
hot tub,
Aye.
jump into the snow, make a snow angel, jump back into the hot tub. I mean,
You
I could-
like the sound of that, do you, Glyn?
well, just think of the shape of the snow angel I could make.
Some angel.
No, what would it be like? That would be, I don't know if you call it a snow angel. What would you have to call it? Be like
don't know,
Mr. Blobby with.
I'm gonna keep my nose clean there.
Aye.
Aye.
No, that's interesting, but it's great for the area too. That like tourism is.
Oh, aye,
Yeah, but there's so many bits about the area as well that you could come for a week to Ayrshire, no bother, and get your days in, no problem, because there's so much to do.
beautiful.
So much to see.
So much to
Well,
do
I
and
think
see.
I think I think that pretty much applies to Scotland, doesn't it?
Yeah, and
it's-
that was one of the reasons we put the pods in as well. Like we've a great view for home, and we cannot take it for granted. To be honest,
So your view,
we look
I have seen
away
it. So
out
what's-
of the hills.
where is that looking? What direction is that looking?
That's looking to kind of right round straight and Dalrymple, and you can actually we're in Maybow, and if you get us in a right good day, we can see all the way out the hills enough to see the windmills at Eaglesham, Ken,
Yeah.
Newton Mearns.
Yeah.
We can see right out there on a good day, so it's a great view.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
yeah.
And as I say, we do take it for granted, but everybody that comes, they just love, and the hot tubs sit right looking out to the view. They
You know, I've
just
seen it
love
on the TV.
Aye,
I thought,
aye.
what I didn't know what direction that was looking at.
Right,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know,
But that's
it's good.
it's quite a. There's still a certain risk with your mum and dad investing in that. It's
Aye, yeah.
it's a
yeah.
big investment.
It is,
you know.
it is a big, really big investment, but at the moment it's paying off.
It's working
so,
well. That's great.
Yeah, that's
hopefully
good.
it sticks that way, but I know it's good. So it is. It's good.
The no plans to add another breed of sheep to the. Or if you were going to do it, I always think you mentioned Ali Jackson there as your.
Aye.
I always admire Ali. He always seems to be able to like pick a breed before it almost becomes popular,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
When it's popular,
he's at the
He's at the forefront of it.
so like, and I always think that's a skill, and he seems to have done that.
Ali's a great stocksman.
Aye.
He
You know,
is
so-
a fantastic.
But
What he does.
you guys haven't been, you guys haven't sort of like seen a breed of sheep that you don't have to tell us if it's, but I always think there's a real opportunity there. If you find,
yeah. No, I think I'm quite happy with the Suffolks and the Beltexes and
Yeah.
everything. It's to be fair, if you get a nice Texel, I like a Texel too, but I still wouldn't have them because you hear folk are getting bothered, but nothing but mastitis with them, and
Oh, really?
that's no yes. So I would not have one like. But,
And are the Suffolks quite hard to look after, difficult or easy, or what's?
lambing time they can be soft for the kind of see to the first week and that you get them up
The lambs.
sucking, get them up and sucking and whatever. Trying to get some of them to suck like is unbelievable.
Yep.
We could spend a week or 10 days sucking lambs before they'll actually do it themselves.
once
but
you get them going,
Once
though,
you get
they're-
them gone,
they're
they're
right.
big, strong, hardy
Yeah.
lambs. Like, but
So and when do you lamb them? Quite
Eh,
early.
Lamb the Suffolks for kind of, well, I think the tips went out to start on the 5th of January or something this year. and we try and have the most of them finished by kind of middle to the end of February.
Yeah.
So that's the Suffolk tops, and then we put a Beltex top out with 15 of Suffolk yows every year as well to breed some cross tops as well.
Yep.
So they've been a good selling point.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. But normally they're a bit later. They're normally into February, sometimes drag on into March, like so.
Yeah.
And then hopefully it'll by the end of February into March we start the Beltexes, and then we'll hopefully this year the plan is we'll get them finished, and then it'll be all these commercial yows we'll be lambing. So it sounds mental that we could be lambing for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
but,
it's a busy start of the year when it rolls into the middle.
but we enjoy it. We wouldn't do anything, or I wouldn't do anything else anyway. So that's what I enjoy doing. So
getting back to your auctioneering aspirations, what do you want to focus on selling sheep?
I think
like Archie.
Sheep would be what I would want to sell anyway.
That's your passion.
But obviously, you need to start for the bottom. You don't just get in there and you start up here. You need to start all the way down here and work your way up. I've always had that.
Well, you could try it. You could say,
mentality,
Archie, you've done well so far, but
But
this is how we're going to do it.
This is the new plan.
my main aim at one day is to sell pedigree sheep.
Aye.
at
And set a
thousands and
record.
thousands of pounds. But obviously, you need to start down here. You start with the wee implements, so your cycle bikes at a couple of quid, whatever, on a Thursday at the implement sales, and then you'll work your way up after that. So
I think I enjoyed watching you when you were on This Farming Life. You were selling in the living room.
I know, that's what Archie, he was telling him, sell everything. He says, even sell your mother if it means your eye was auctioneering.
What did you make?
I can't remember, to be honest.
But Mum's the main to him, because Archie got my gavel a couple of years ago.
That's
was
lovely,
that a couple of years ago?
Aye.
Oh, last year.
Last year, I think.
Last year.
Was it? I
It
think
was
it was.
at the Beltex sale at Lanark
lovely.
at the AGM, and Archie presented him with this gavel, and no, every day you just hear this gavel banging off of tables and units, and Mel standing doing this. But
There's a nice furniture. If you need a new kitchen table, there'll be a few places. I'll give her the furniture.
Aye, you might be better in case it goes wrong one day.
Yeah.
What sort of gavel was it?
I don't ken. It's one, and it's got like a circle bit in it.
Aye.
Just kind of, it's got shaped like that a bit.
Knuckle.
Lovely.
Aye.
Nice.
Oh, it's really nice.
It's
printed.
really nice, actually.
Look after it.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hopefully it gets a lot of use in the
Hopefully
future.
Hopefully in the future.
That could be a record-breaking gavel one
It could
day.
be. It might be.
Maybe,
It could be the lucky gavel.
Aye. Fuck, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Would be.
So that's been really appreciated coming down, guys.
But I was going to ask you a question. Just
fire out.
obviously, your main aim. What you're into the dairy side.
Yes.
That's your. What do you enjoy most about your job?
I really don't feel I have a job. That's why.
Yeah.
I love selling and love auctioneering. I've been here 21 years, and I genuinely feel I don't have a job. I love it. I really love it. And I think there's different aspects of the job that I love. I think it's really, really nice and it's sometimes not selling the big prices. It's you go in and you find a client that's got a nice herd of cows, and they've maybe had a tough time, and they maybe aren't thinking their stock is worth that much, and you have a sale for them, and you sell some stock,
Go and get a good trade,
and they get a good trade, and they're very happy. I think there's an enormous amount of satisfaction you get out of doing that, and I really think too, it's you're serving the community here. You're serving the dairy industry.
Yep.
Like, you'll get into the sheep, and I think if you approach it from, I'm serving these farmers, we need to provide them with the service to get as much for their stock as possible.
Yep.
So that their farm continues, so that they're profitable. I think I get so much satisfaction out of that. And I think try to approach everything you do with 1,000,000% passion and enthusiasm. And it's not like bouncing about like Tigger.
Aye.
But it's when you go on farms and you're selecting stock, it's to be complimentary of the stock. It's to
Aye.
and that's and I just, if you love it, doesn't matter what you do. You guys love farming. You're gonna be a great auctioneer. But approach it all with passion and enthusiasm. Do you know what? That makes you successful.
Yeah.
But I think that's what I love about the job. It's just, been able to serve the community and been able to for the dairy industry to continue and then farm to continue in a profitable way. It's really, really important. I think the key of all that we do, we've talked a lot about all your Suffolks and Beltecs and all the different sort of categories of farming, but the key to it all has to be profit.
Yeah.
And that's what I think as an auctioneering firm, we must always have in the back of our minds, that we're continuing to help those farms be profitable.
Make profit. Yeah. Well, that's a kind of be all and end all. If you're not making profit,
it really is.
It's
hard
it's
to
not
keep
charity
going
at the end of the
into.
day.
I think
is
we've
it?
talked a lot about today about how much we love it and this and that, but at the end of the day, we're running important businesses that need to
make to turn a
profit.
profit. Yeah, definitely.
So I love what I do, and I hope I can see you guys like that I think that comes across. I said at the start, that comes across. I think that's why people have been really attracted to you guys and your family. You just love what you do.
Aye.
Yeah, I think so. And it's good to see like a few young boys showing what they do, because I think quite often you probably see in the agricultural industry there is a lot of older people.
Aye,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
It's good to, I mean, at the end of the day, you two boys and like the lads that are my age and everyone in it and the girls and the lads, like we're the future of it. So you need those young
absolutely.
voices there,
100%.
because otherwise it won't be there. And,
No.
you
And
know,
it's guys like
we'll
you,
never get
really.
listened to.
It's guys like you. You mightn't realize it now, but you look back with your YouTube channel and the next generation will look up to you guys.
Aye.
And
Yep.
so you've got a bit of responsibility there to.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
So, but no, thank you for coming in.
Thank you, boys.
No
No,
problem.
thanks very
Thank
much
you
for
very
having
much
us,
for
aye.
letting us come down.
It's been
Yeah.
good.
And wish you all the best. And I'll be looking out for you at the Highland Show next year.
That'll do it.
Go one better.
Well,
Hopefully.
that's
Well-
plan. That's
well-
plan.
Keep an eye on the rostrum.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
And all the best with that.
Aye.
Absolutely.
much.
Right.
Cheers.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
coming
on,
One and
boys.
Only, guys.
No
Thank you.
problem. Cheers.
So, what do you think of that, Jack?
That was
the Barclay Boys.
really good. Couple of young lads who are very keen on the industry and showing a bit of drive. So, it's really cool. It's good to see some young faces in the industry. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
And quite inspirational, I think, for their generation. And actually, it encourages me a lot to think there's young guys that are really passionate about farming and I think we're going to be competing against that young guy in the auction. I think he's
We
gonna
could
good.
be. Better
Yeah.
watch our
Better watch out.
backs.
Yeah.
Could be a
He's-
good addition to the team at one point, Glyn. No, it's good. It's
Archie
nice
might
to
put
see
him on-
that there's.
I think Archie
some-
put him on a free transfer down here, would he? Or no?
Yeah, could do. Surely we can do that. It's just nice to see that there's a bit of, there's some passion in the industry for years to come,
Yeah, it's really good.
which is good. So,
No, I enjoyed that. So just a big shout out, big thank you to our sponsors again this month, to Herds Media, to Ali and his team. They were instrumental in that video they produced for the middle herd. Just check it out. And also a big thank you to H&H Insurance Brokers. Again, without their support, we couldn't run the podcast. And so like, subscribe. Would love a review as well. That really helps the viewing numbers. And if you've got anybody that you would like on the podcast as a guest, please drop it in the reviews.
recommendations, absolutely.
Do you have any recommendations?
I don't, Glenn, not off the top of my head. I'll do some thinking for you.
Yeah.
See what I can find for you.
Good. Thanks for watching, guys.
Enjoy your month.